Good morning.
Morning.
Baseball. We are, we don't want much, actually. We just want some improvements to enhance the ballpark that we already have. It's a very important part of the community. We have 1,000 kids for our spring league. Right now, I'm up over 500 for our summer, and then we have close to 900 for fall ball every year. So that's a lot of families that rely on us for a baseball program, whether it's just starting out or they've been doing it since they were 3 and they want to be an MLB star. Our requests are for sod and turf. I mean, there are lots of advantages to and disadvantages to either one, but whatever would make it so that we don't rain out any kind of games, even our league games. So it's not like our greatest wish list thing. It would be more of like shade structures, the new restrooms at 2 different locations that are a little older than we'd like, but we make do. The shade structures so that when we're in the heat of the summer or spring or fall is even hot, then we have some place for families to sit, to cool off, wait in between games, during tournaments, things like that. Safety netting, that is a huge thing. We did have some instances with the balls flying, and of course everybody understands you go to a baseball park, whether it's a youth park or the drillers, there's always that chance you can say hello to a ball. Bleacher replacement, we definitely need bleacher replacement so that we can have the caps on the ends so that they're not so wobbly and they're just kind of dated. Once again, we are not absolutely asking for the top of the line of anything. We just want basic replacement of the things that we have. Picnic tables, the batter's eyes, some more signage so that people, when they're coming to the park, know where it's located. Because if you're coming in off of Aspen, there is a sign in the median, but it is small. And I don't think anybody has seen it because I still get phone calls. Where are you at? I can't find your office. Okay, well, you're in a soccer complex right now. So, and that is basically it. We just want the things that we have to be replaced. We don't want any kind of craziness. This program is very special to me because I've been a part of it for 24 years. We started out with our oldest son, who is coaching his son now out there. And so I've been the mom with toddlers, lugging, the wagon with all the gear until my husband got there from work and he's wearing his work slacks, to the coach's wife and understanding all that is entailed in that, because when you're the coach's wife, you do everything except coach. So it's very important. We have brought up a lot of kids out there who are now adults, and we think that baseball and being a part of the program has made a huge difference in that crossroads of either a not so easy way or the direction that's going to make them into productive citizens. I've seen it. They've stayed at my house. I've sewed up the baseball pants and cooked many meals for these kids. And so it's more than just a sport. It's a safe place for kids who don't have a space at home. And that's the major thing for me. I'm from California in the Bay Area, so I've always wanted to look out for those who can't take care of themselves or help themselves, and the youth is my concern. I don't care about the parent requests or any of that. I just want to make sure that the kids have a good experience and can learn something and have a family.
Okay.
So all the improvements, definitely, we would so much appreciate it. But I'm just very proud of our program and how we are.
Anyone have any questions or discussion?
I have a quick question. What is batter's eyes?
So when it's just the sign that is in, or a marking in the outfield for the batter, and my husband could explain that more. He's in
Okay,
Memphis
that's
on a
okay.
business trip. I'm the operations manager. I can tell you just about everything else, but yes.
I was going to just share something with you. Is if you could start over. I mean, when we went to Carmel, Indiana, back in September of 2017, I believe it was, we went outside of Carmel, and there was a county that had taken this large bean field and converted it into, and I think the mayor remembers this, it had everything that we have. And the cost to build that minus the large indoor use facility was like $150 million. So if you look at, some people have said, if sometimes we see where somebody says, hey, we want to do this for you, do this for that. If you look at the investment the city has made in all of the different facilities, we're fortunate that we don't have to start from scratch. And what you've heard from all of the users is they want to improve the existing facilities or enhance what they already have for player experience and parent experience, grandparent experience in many cases. And baseball does a great job. Having played baseball my life, I understand everything that Mrs. Kelly just said is important. So if you look at what's being asked for, these are really focusing on enhancing the play for the kids, but also we don't need to go and build something in a bean field because we have, and which would be awesome in a perfect world. But if you look at the infrastructure that we have at Arrowhead, Indian Springs Sports Complex, and other areas, Challenger, what we need is enhance those facilities, because I think that's what the parents and the kids want. Not kids, only the parents today, kids today, but those going in the future, because baseball, softball, soccer is perpetual. The kids cycle in, cycle out. So they want to have the premier places to play. And so as we wrap these up, I would just ask council to envision enhancements to all of our existing facilities. I mean, one of the things that could be considered was purchasing where the old school was, demolishing that and turning that into additional parking. Because obviously parking is a major issue. So there are opportunities to actually to do the common areas that would enhance the experience for people. I heard Councilman, I could see the pain that he was expressing having to go from one side of Indian Springs Sports Complex to the other. And so, but the reality is we have everything that some communities may have in one location. And actually, I think what we have is more of an advantage for us. We just have to make sure we envision what we can do within the dollars that we have.
It's kind of like when you go look at a house, it's like, well, the house has good bones, but we just do a little fixing up and we have what we want. So, but, and I think to answer Mr. Pickle's question, if I remember right, the batter's eye, it's kind of like a dark signage area outfield where it helps the batters be able to, the contrast between the ball coming in, be able to focus, so it's a darker background that helps them be able to see the balls as coming in, transition.
As you can tell, I did not play baseball.
It's been a while since I played.
Baseball in particular, the ball gets caught and it's colored.
It gets lost.
Blue sky, so, yeah, it's dark
Helps.
contrast. It blocks sun and blocks the color of the sky.
Yeah, I didn't say a lot about softball, obviously, because it's personal to me, but I do know the adult softball is growing again. It was in a valley for a while, but in Broken Arrow, 45 tournaments a year, having additional fields brings more teams to stay overnight. But to me, I not only see these as a place for kids to play, but I see them as an economic development driver for our community, to support our restaurants, to support our retail, and also by having more kids and more parents in town and putting us back on the map. To be this is where we're going to go, because the potential for rainouts have been eliminated, and obviously there's many advantages to whether you play on natural turf or the grass. And to me, I can see both advantages, but having the ability to upgrade our facilities, to create more people coming to our community to support our businesses needs to be second only to having great places for the kids to play.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.